Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You right there watching this video, waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership. Let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. As we get more people flowing in to join the membership, I have members only live chat. That means everybody can see the video that want to see the video, but only members will be able to chat. That's $3. That's a rookie. The All-Star, you get personal shout outs before the videos, maybe after the video, mostly likely before the videos. You give a priority to reply in the chat. So as soon as I see you, I reply before anybody else. Get early access to pretty much all my non-boxing videos there. $10 a month. Then we got the boxing pound for pound superstar for all my boxing boys and gals out there. Get early access to prediction and most of our boxing content, virtual video collaborations, and open debate. So, if you want to pre-record or go live and debate me for a whole video, you got early access to new videos, some of the videos in the All-Star as well too, and priority reply in the comments. So I see in the comments you get priority reply. No instant, that's $20 a month. So let me know what you guys think. Don't have a Patreon no more, so here's where you're gonna get some of that exclusive content I used to have on the Patreon.
What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Most exciting man in boxing. Exciting man in boxing. Led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellas Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Man, here, man. 122 pounds, 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
Hey, qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
Shout out to my friends from Goodfellas TV, from Alexis Too Sexy Salazar.
All right, man, let's get to it. Is George Kambosos versus Devin Haney fight week. Going to address the Spence and Crawford rumor that is done. Got some updates I got from that. Also, Anthony Joshua, after picking like one of his co-trainers to be the main trainer, now he's changing to Robert Garcia. Appreciate everybody for coming in. Make sure you support the channel. It's free. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you don't subscribe to the live streams, you can't even join the chat. So I got like that on purpose. You want to watch the replay, you can always watch it on YouTube and find it in the Boxing 101 playlist, the rest of the Boxing 101s, or you can listen to it next morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, ad-free on Spotify or Anchor. You hit my link tree and find my Spotify Anchor there from Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify. I mean, the whole nine. You can find me everywhere by hitting this link tree app. I'll share it one more time. So give me a minute, show y'all how to get there. So simple. I mean, this is what happens when you hit the drop down box right here. You go link tree. Then they took away the button where you could just slide to a different page. Once you hit that button, that link tree button, take you here. You can donate, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. One click, you find me on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, YouTube. Spotify right here, Anchor right here, take you to the podcast. All the live streams I've done so far. So, yep, it's that simple. It's that simple. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Mason, go on. I don't want you on my lap. It's too hot for that. Go on. Get. You want to be a baby. It's like 90 degrees. You want to be in somebody's lap. It's too hot for that shit. You want to be in somebody's lap. Like, go on, bro. We had a whole vacation together, He still wanna be up under you, man. It's like 90 degrees, but I appreciate everybody for coming in. Appreciate you guys, man. Renardo, salute. He fly 85, salute. He said Handy, I think even Handy gonna smoke that boy. Then he's going to claim Handy ran the whole fight. Johnson, salute. Trayvon, what's going on? But let's get it started, man.
Say hello to my little friend.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Take the judgment of the world. Take the judgment for the rest of the world. Take the dance. Take the dance. Take the dance and stop playing like a baby. Take the damn dance, Bernard. For the fans. For the fans, not for me. For the fans.
For the fans, Bernard. For the fans. Take the test. That's always gonna be an epic clip in boxing history. So, I mean, we gonna start at, I don't know, start at AJ, I guess. So apparently, it's going around. Anthony Joshua is going to be trained by Robert Garcia. Let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section. I originally heard that, you know, Robert Garcia didn't train heavyweights. Heavyweight boxing is different from other boxing. So, but if it is a guy in boxing that can help Anthony Joshua change his style, is Robert Garcia. You know, Robert Garcia is the one guy who can actually done it before with multiple fighters, most notably Marcus Madonna. He gave him some essentials to hang in there, beat Broner, hang in there with Floyd. Some people thought he beat Floyd once or twice, whatever it may be. So, I mean, money talk. You know, somebody say, well, I remember I was like, well, I'd never do this and shit. I had to do it. Money involved and money not involved. So make sure you thumbs up the video, man. Let's get to like 15 likes. You know, so you don't never know what you're going to do in life. And all that money to train AJ now, you know, they going over there. He coming to Oxnard. Who he going to be sparring with? I don't know. That's something for them. But, I mean, if you want to learn Mexican style, they should have had a fight in between the Usyk fight. But last time we said the same thing, that he should have had a fight in between, and he came and did well. And apparently they going over to Saudi Arabia. So they say July 23rd is the date, but Eddie Hearn also said it could be pushed back a week or two. So at some point in July, August, we're going to get Anthony Joshua and Usyk, the rematch. And, you know, by him going to get Robert Garcia, that means he's probably going to go up there and out rough and try to thug it out and try to just, you know, slobber knocker it out with Oleksandr Usyk. So that's kind of what I think they're going to do. He like to go learn Mexican style, but Robert Garcia Mexican style is a little bit more refined and mixed with a couple American principles. So, like I said before, he's not going to become a defensive genius overnight, but, you know, what he can do is utilize his height, his reach. You know what I'm saying? And he coordinated. You know, AJ got solid feet, got great hand speed, explosive hands. So, I mean, my thing is, you know, Usyk, like he said, he lost 20 pounds being over there in war. So, we'll see. But they seem like they're going to the Middle East. And when AJ loses, he's saying he dragged his opponents from the Middle East. But one thing we can say, we don't count on Usyk coming in at 300 plus pounds. We don't count on Usyk. You know, I think Usyk like getting them checks. So, you know, so if anything, Usyk might come in too small, but I don't imagine him blowing up like Andy Ruiz. But, I mean, AJ going to try to walk through him. And the only bad thing about AJ walking through him is that he hurt AJ before. And he did hurt Usyk, but I think Usyk threshold for pain is better than AJ's. I think when you hurt Usyk, I think Usyk probably been hurt, you know, several times as a professional, probably times 7, but he got a better poker face and he in better condition. So, like I said before, they can go in there and try to bully Usyk, but they better come with a plan B, or they better come with some, you know, some tricks, you know, something different, because Usyk seen guys trying to pressure him, and AJ, you know, he used to be a pressure fighter, you know, early in his career before he got hit with that Vladimir Klitschko uppercut. But like I said, I don't think it's a bad pick, to be honest. I actually think it's actually a good pickup for him. You know, you don't need to learn how to. You ain't gonna outbox him, and that ain't gonna never happen. You know, you need power, you need aggressiveness, you need a front foot game. But the only thing about that, man, a lot of Mexicans can take a shot. You know, he ain't fighting Mike Tyson, he ain't fighting George Foreman, but Usyk can hurt him. So that's one thing about moving forward. You know, if he can take Usyk's shot, then the next thing is, can he cut the ring and close the distance on him? So that's the only thing to ask about. If he can cut that ring and close the distance on him, then, yeah, he got a chance, but I just think Usyk does a great job of creating space, improvising with his feet, and when he in close corner, and his movement, and now he adding a little bit more, a little bit more aggressiveness. So, like I said before, people say, well, you see what Derek Chisora did, and I think Usyk one of them dudes that step it up when it's time to step it up. I think he fight up to his competition. I don't think he fight down, but he fight up. He said how the Pascal Classic. He fly say Usyk in 6 rounds, laugh out. Joey Chaz, AJ Smart, more Mexican fans for him if he wins. I don't think he's thinking about Mexican fans at all. He already got more fans than everybody in boxing. Probably not named Canelo Alvarez. I don't think about no Mexican fans. He said I'm rooting for Joshua. However, I believe Usyk is just a better fighter. We'll see how it plays out. Sparks, man, I ain't rooting for no Anthony Joshua. And they made me look stupid last time. I'm rooting for Usyk to put his foot clean up his ass. AJ better be careful. He was slumped in the corner looking hurt after the first fight. Low blow. Man, that nigga was in the corner looking like a female, bro, giving birth. That nigga was in the corner looking like a little business. That's what he was looking like. He's in the corner, man. Like I said, I was just, I was out of town, bro. So I was watching the fight when I could. And my man was in the corner, like laid out, like bro, he wanted to quit. He don't have no poker face, bro, at all, bro. That boy Usyk was in there like. That nigga was in there, man, making love faces. Making love faces. That motherfucker was in there like he was in the Case video. Touch me, tease me. Man, he was in there, bro. Just turn the sound off and look at that nigga in the corner. That nigga was, that man, bro. Eddie Hearn be making that man walk the plank, bro. That nigga don't want to be no fighter, bro. That nigga want to be like a weightlifter or, bag groceries at the local market or something like that. Ricky 245, salute. What's going on? That nigga don't want to be no boxer, nigga. Man, come on. Y'all see him check that little kid? I know I showed it on one of the last shows when I got back. I need to check the little kid, bro. Because he said he had a glass jar or some shit like that. Nigga, I heard checking little kid. You better go check Usyk, nigga. How do you rate this year boxing so far? It's solid. It's solid. I don't remember what happened yesterday, but yeah, it's solid. It's been good so far. I don't think he could have got off to a better start. Well, it could have got off to a better start, but it's rolling now. AJ need to go out there and slug it out. Man, that's the problem is he slug it out. That man can hurt him too. But you might be right, Joey. That might be his only chance, bro. You only get one shot and one chance to blow. It's an opportunity. What's Robert Garcia's specialty as a trainer? I think Mexican style, but refined. I think it's refined. I think he think his style is more calculated. I think, got a little bit more defense than historically than the Mexican style. Usually their defense is more offense. I think he teach a little bit more defense than, historically taught in Mexico. So I think it's kind of Americanized, bro. I think his specialty, also is, essentials, fundamentals, and he also knows how to get through to a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like Madonna was a caveman when he got him. He's coming off the loss of Devin Alexander, and he gave him a jab. He gave him some tricks. Remember, he hit Barner with that left hook to the body, but then it looked like a hook to the body, and then he varied it to the head. So yeah, his special, him and his father, his father helped too. So him and his father, they know how to, kind of, you talk about a trainer that actually, a fighter that go over there that need changing, he know how to change fighters, he know how to change fighters, bro. He don't change them, but he just give them the essential things that they need to be better. He know that he can't take Madonna and make him into a boxer. You know what I'm saying? He can take him. He can't take Josito Lopez and do something different. But he just build on what the fighter already know. If they footwork is whack, if they drop in a hand, him and his father do a great job. He's a good trainer, great trainer in my opinion. I think it was a lot of, other worse candidates AJ could have went to. I think AJ did the best job. AJ never wanted to fight Usyk. He was going to drop the belt. Eddie Hearn forced him to take the Usyk fight, bro. I mean, he said he's going to drop the belt versus Luis Ortiz, too. So, when Ortiz popped hot and he got lucky. So, I mean, it is what it is. Anybody that paid for Tank fight is dumb. It was free online. Say the same about Canelo. Anybody pay for Canelo fight is dumb. And it's free online. One honor salute. Low champ Tank had the arena going nuts. He's a draw without question. He needs to tap into all the potential. And all this potential is fighting the bigger name. That's the potential, If Tank you can't be a star without fighting stars. At some point, you got to fight the best available, And then when you fight all the best stars, you're an established star. Then you can pick and cherry pick like Marquez or Pacquiao or Floyd. You know what I'm saying?
Another one, and another one, and another one, and another one.
Oh, I think it's a good pick for AJ. Okay, let's move on. I'm on for a good time, not a long time. Now, apparently, they, Misha Smith, Luis Arias, kind of insinuating or saying that the Terence Crawford fight is done. Okay. Got some news. And apparently Errol Spence said sign the contract. I didn't really understand that when he said sign the contract. I didn't see it on the Instagram post. But they talking about he said sign the contract, right? And everybody saying he insinuated that he said sign the contract or whatever. And everybody running with it. Whatever Errol Spence says is biblical. Whatever Terence Crawford, when he does finally speak, it's a lie. You feel me? You ever notice that? Whatever Errol Spence say, when Errol Spence was like, I don't, really want to fight. I really ain't want to fight. When he was saying he really want to fight Crawford, or think about it, they ran with that. Now he said they want to fight him. They change tunes all the time. So now they feeling confident again after this last performance, and that's fine. See. This is my man from Black Sports Online. Shout out to him. He used to be at TMZ. I think he's still at TMZ. So he says Errol Spence applies a contract has been sent to Bud Crawford. He's waiting for him to sign for their long-awaited Undisputed. Now, shout out to him. It's Black Sports Online. If you've ever seen it, you can see it on Facebook a lot. I think he worked on TMZ. Still might work on TMZ. If you want to contribute, hit him up. Pretty sure he's looking for contributors. And he said, I don't drop ish unless I know for a fact. Someone earlier said I was capped. Like I said earlier before, I even saw this. The ish, it was done, waiting on the date. I just get into the writing, dropping ish on social media. So he basically saying that he heard it was done. Now I actually kind of reached out to one of the sides. I'll leave it at one of the sides. One of my boys did, so appreciate him. You know what I'm talking about. Appreciate him for dropping a bomb. And they said ain't no contract been sent to the Crawford side of the street. So they saying that they ain't got no contract. Now, did they agree to terms? I don't know. But, before you send a contract or sign a contract, you have to agree to terms. And the contract has to be sent, and the contract has to be read through. Now, what type of contract are we looking to be signed? Is this a multi-fight deal contract mixed with the Errol Spence contract? Is this an Errol Spence contract with the option if you win or you lose to fight on PBC? What type of contract is it? Is it a promotional contract with Errol Spence? Is it just the Errol Spence Jr. contract? But what they're saying, they have not received a contract yet. So with them saying Errol Spence implied it, I see somebody shares champ side video, and I seen the post, and I didn't really get the post. I don't think he said nothing about signing the contract. Now, obviously the rumor got started. Like I said, I seen Tom Bitten say that he heard the fight was done. Then Ishe Smith said he heard the fight was done. Luis Arias then said he seen Errol Spence out there in New York City running miles while he was going to get donuts. He fought on the Gervonta Tank Davis undercard. So when them niggas in the ring and about to exchange blows is when I believe it. That's when I believe it, bro. But at the same time, bro, now he's saying that the date was snatched up. Now what Ishay Smith saying is pretty accurate because I know they were saying they was either going to fight on the 17th or the 24th. And my thing was, I think it was the 24th was the actual date. My thing was, they do know Canelo fighting Triple G that day, right? The week before. You know, so if they did, you know, speed it up, it'd have to be the 3rd or the 10th of September. And my thing, the reason why September is so important is because after the summer season, the prices in Vegas to stay, it dropped. That's what I was hoping for the fight to be in November because it's cheaper to go out there in Vegas, even though they're gonna tax you. They're gonna tax you at the gate. So they probably gonna do this fight at the MGM Grand Garden, T-Mobile. It's gonna be like $1,000. If you wait, it's gonna be $1,000 to get in the building. Then it's gonna be $2,000 if you wait the fight week to get in the building. And I know how Al Heyman rock and roll, bro. And rightfully so, he trying to get every penny. But at the same time, they tell you that this fight wasn't a fight by the man. This was a fight that he wasn't trying to make. He was trying to make the Keith Thurman fight. You know, he didn't want to make this fight. You know, but Earl Spence demanded that he make the fight. And now what he gonna do is a fight that they told y'all they ain't had the money. It wasn't here. Caesar Espinosa saying he don't know what type of numbers it's gonna do. We don't really have a good projection for this fight. Now all of a sudden, when it comes to the numbers for Crawford and Spence, all of a sudden, not the numbers matter. But when Tank out here doing 70 and 60,000 pay-per-views, when Thurman doing 30,000 pay-per-views, when Errol Spence really doing 100 to 150,000 pay-per-views, when the Charlo's doing 60,000 pay-per-views, the numbers didn't matter. The pay-per-views didn't matter. Now, when it comes to Crawford and Spence, now the numbers matter. Now the numbers matter. So that's just kind of like, you know, like I said, Crawford them said they ain't received no contract. So, like I said, no. Did they agree to terms? I don't know. It takes time to send a contract too. So, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like Al Heyman gonna just write up a contract and then, you know, send it to Bud and they don't agree on nothing. You know, then you got to think about it. Bud people got to read the contract. So think about that for a minute. Bud people got to read the contract. And then if they got some issues with the contract, then guess what? Then they got to modify the contract. So a lot of y'all ain't never, like I said in my other video, a lot of y'all don't even read y'all employee handbook until y'all ass on the line. A lot of y'all don't even read the employee handbook, bro. You know?
After 3 boring minutes, The Rock says, know your role and shut your mouth!
You know, a lot of y'all don't even read y'all union handbook, you know, until you in a predicament, then you trying to scramble and see where you in the right or the wrong at. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Damn. So y'all just thinking like y'all thought all the pay-per-views were split between the fighters. No, we went up there. Somebody Lather sent me the article. We went through the article. They get a percentage. Everybody got to get paid. Everybody you see at the fight, people that you don't see, the camera truck, the people in the truck, the people that's controlling the sounds, the people that's ziplining the cameras. You know, they got to pay for the venue. You know, the announcers everybody got to get paid. You know, they trying to tell you, well, now the fighter's getting the biggest chunk of the money. You believe that, you dumb as the days is long. Y'all think Al Heyman out here getting peanuts, my nigga? And these fighters making more than Al? Al making the most money in the long run. Bob still making the most money in the long run. Eddie still making the most money in the long run. But like I said before, most of y'all don't even read y'all employee or union handbook till it's too late. You know, it's like a motherfucker going like Rick Ross going to jail. He had to teach himself to read and then, you know, he had to find a way to save his ass from going to jail for life. For a contract to be sent, terms have to be agreed to. And even once the terms are agreed to, there's also language in that contract that could trip up Terence Crawford. So his people got to read it go through the errors, go through the questionable stuff. Then they got to go to Bo Mack, they got to go to Terence Crawford or whoever else involved handling his business and tell them, well, this term gets a little murky here. Y'all okay with this? You know, Bob Arum is notorious for hot wire contracts, bro. You know, they're notorious for that. At the end of the day, Bob Arum ain't gonna miss a beat. If you out the ring for a year, he ain't tripping. At the end of the day, it took Mikey 8 months, 10, 12 months to get free from Top Rank. Think Bob Arum gave a fuck? Bob Arum staffed your career for a certain amount of time, even if it's a damn fight. That's why you got to read them contracts, bro. You know, even when you go to work, read them contracts. You get hurt, or we don't offer short-term disability. You know, or you get hurt, or you die, or we don't only offer this amount of life insurance. A lot of y'all need life insurance if y'all die in general, in everyday life. You don't even know you got life fucking insurance through the job. You know, don't even know you could actually, borrow money for your life insurance. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of stuff. So y'all come on here trying to talk the legalities of boxing, like nobody knows. Hey, whoever seen a boxing contract, a handful of people in here, who understands it? Who understands it? Because if everybody understood it, then everybody would be fucking, contract specialists, and y'all probably be lawyers or something like that. Even a lawyer that handles malpractice don't understand an entertainment contract. They might understand it more than you, more than me, but it's not their specialty. So they said they wouldn't send a contract. Now, like I said, they send a contract, then that means terms have been agreed to. Now, I heard they both were supposed to get 20 apiece, but I think Spence bringing 3 belts, he's probably going to want 25, 21, 22, 25, 21 and a half. I don't know what he's going to. I don't give a hell at the end of the day. What I want this to be is done. I want us to go through this to be done. Us, whoever win, y'all gloat for a week or two. We move on. We wait for Haney and Kambosos. If Haney beat Kambosos, we go into Kambosos tank. Whatever. I want this to be done. I want people to put the pressure on Canelo to fight Jamal and Benavidez, rematch Beevil. At the end of the day, I want this shit to be done. I'd rather talk about a new Floyd Mayweather goddamn exhibition. I'm tired of talking about this, bro. Even more so than the Pacquiao Mayweather. This is just wearing me out. Tay needs to be his own boss, like I like him. At the end of the day, everybody not built to be their own boss. If everybody was entrepreneurs, there wouldn't be no damn employees. My boy John, he subscribe to DMV Fanatics. They was just talking a little boxing the other day too. Check them out. Renato, salute. Blah, I'm booking my flight. The second it's announced, you better get your tickets. You better get somebody in line to get them tickets, bro. Unless you just want to be there. I think, but if I don't get no ticket, I thought about just being there. But I told Sean on the phone today, I said, man, my limit is $500 for a ticket. That's it. Even if it's a nosebleed, that's my limit. If a ticket $501 minus the tax, and that I'm talking. If that shit like more than $550, I'm good, bro. I pay $550 plus tax, but I'm not paying no more than $500 to be in the building. I don't care. I'll wait outside the door or something like that if I choose to go. But I ain't paying more than $500, $550 for a ticket. I'm not paying no $1,000 for a ticket, man. Hell no. I'm paid $1,000, nigga. I want to see LeBron dunk, and I want to feel the rubber off LeBron's shoe when it hit the court. What's Kendrick Lamar say had that the Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather tickets? I forgot how much they was. He said somebody better die for me paying that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, $500, $550. That's my limit, bro. He said I believe they'll announce that fight right after Kambosos Haney. We'll see. Apparently, according to Ishay Smith, they got to find another date. And that sounds right. I heard they was looking at the September, I want to say the 24th, but I also think it was the 17th. They was looking at them dates, bro. So even I knew that Canelo was going to fight on Independence Day, Mexican Independence Day. I knew that. So, I mean, like I said before, man, I don't know. Maybe they was going to pay Eddie Hearn to Canelo to step off that date. But, I mean, I don't know, like what they're working with at that point, because you got some NBA exhibition games that's going to come up in probably starting in September, right? Or close to September. So, I mean, they could jump in front of them 3rd and 10th, but maybe in-demand don't allow that. Because Canelo, they use in-demand for Canelo fights, too. You can do a traditional buy or through the zone, I believe. So you look at, NFL season, college football season in full effect in October. So if you looking, when does the NFL regular season start? Maybe they try to jump a week before. I think that's what they was trying to do. Let me see when the NFL regular season start. Remember they tried to do They tried to do Sean Porter and Earl Spence on regular Fox. The week before the NFL kicked off, and Errol Spence started fucking crying. So yeah, that'd be regardless, that'd be well during the NFL season by then. NFL season said it starts September 9th, Thursday. I forgot who playing. It's who won the Super Bowl? Rams or somebody playing. The Bills, I think it is. So September 9th, NFL already gonna start. So like I said before, the third, maybe that's too close around the corner. The third, it had to be the only date. I don't know, man, but we'll see. But as long as the money's solved and they get y'all money, I don't think nobody cared. He said Spence lied about to come and end the LDBC is crying. I hope so. Shit. He said November 19th will be the fight day. Elton, shout out to Elton, another Cowboy fan. Hell yeah, I root for Dak though. I ain't gonna lie. I root for Dak. And prove Jerry Jones wrong. But he says November 19th. So that sounded about right. Right before Thanksgiving. That sounded about right. So that'd be right before Thanksgiving. That definitely sound about right. Yeah, it'd be cheaper to stay in Vegas then. Shit, I probably could stay at the MGM Grand during then. I probably can afford the MGM Grand. Or New York. Shout out to Elton. I probably couldn't afford the goddamn MGM Grand then by then. Shit. Worst case scenario, you just said the Howard Johnson. What's the other one? I forget the other one. Or Circus. But yeah, you still have to get a lift or a car. So I don't give a fuck. I ain't mean to do that. That wasn't me. But hey, good timing, Chris Tucker. So August 27th, too soon? Absolutely, it's too soon, bro. It depends, because Andy Ruiz coming back versus Luis Ortiz. So you gotta think about it. They gotta be fighting soon. Then Deontay Wilder gotta come back. He gotta be fighting soon. If I had my best guess, it would be not Adam Kanowski. He fighting Derek Chisora. What's the other cat name? Wilder Hernandez. He probably come back versus him. I don't think he come back versus Frank Sanchez so quick. So you got Wilder returning. You got Andy returning. You got Triller doing cards. Kovalev probably gonna return. So never know. Then you got to find a venue. Then all types of shit be going on in Vegas too, bro. So you never know. He said the Raiders on the road that week. That's it. I think they're gonna do the MGM Grand, bro. I know Al Heyman. Al Heyman gonna do the MGM Grand and just mark up the tickets. That's just my personal opinion. If he do the Raiders Stadium, I'm there. It ain't gonna be like more than 500 to be nosebleed. So if it's the Raiders Stadium, I call it the Death Star. Hell yeah, I'm there regardless. I can afford to get in there. Shit, I for 500, I probably can get 2 tickets in the nosebleeds. People be like, man, you can't see shit, man. I'm pretty sure Vegas got a big ass video board too. I'm pretty sure you niggas got phones. I really want to fight September 17th. Canelo fighting on that day. Shit, let's Triple G, get hurt or Canelo get hurt. Which I'm kind of interested in that fight now because Triple G moving up 8 pounds, Canelo cutting weight down, Canelo just lost. Might be interesting. Canelo not invincible in the Vegas. So, Slot Tendency, what's going on? Shout out to the panel. Salute. He said, can't wait to see Spence get knocked the fudge out. And he ain't gonna get, I don't think he gonna get knocked out. I think he a mail. I don't know if he the type of fighter that can mail it in either though. I think he'd rather get knocked out than mail it in like Cobra does. But Tank somebody that can survive. When I seen Tank start holding, the people don't talk about that with Rolly. When Tank started holding Rolly, that was smart as hell. Because had Tank, not took advantage of Rolly smother his punches, Tank might have been in some trouble. So, it's a good fight, but I don't know, man. I'm not sure about a knockout in this fight. He might. Who knows? Spence might score the knockout. You never know. All to do is take one bad Saturday, one bad call from your baby mama to get you off your game. Be a good fight though. Spence ain't never fought in Vegas as a headliner, so it's definitely gonna be an event, bro. And they definitely probably gonna make them do it again at 154. So yeah, he said I would stay at New York if I can go to the fight. No, they do it in New York. It won't be the Barclays Centers though. They can mark the tickets up, but not like Vegas. So if they did New York, it'd probably be, it'd probably be Madison Square Garden. I think you probably get about 23 in there. Then also what make Madison Square Garden so dope, they can do a closed circuit and put a video up in the theater room. So they'll be able to get 20, probably 22, 23, 24,000 boxing fans at Madison Square Garden. But on top of that, they can use the theater room for a closed circuit for $9K. It's about $9K they can watch a closed circuit. So, I mean, yeah. But I think they both got good advantages in New York. Bud done fought there a few times. Theater room, big room. Errol done fought at the Barclays Centers. But they crowds is too different, though. They two different crowds. I've been to both. Madison Square Garden, more snobbish. Brooklyn, more urban. I'll leave it at that. I prefer the Brooklyn crowd more, but they just don't have enough. It don't have enough, seats in there. It'll be about 18. So I think, if we go to Vegas, the Garden Theater probably hold about, 18, 19, but they can mark the tickets up so high because it's Vegas. Then the resort, y'all be like, why do it matter about the resort? The resort gonna eat because they gonna put a resort fee on your ticket. They probably put a resort fee that come on the ticket. That's where they eat at. They also gonna eat with the margarita machines, the niggas gambling. They gonna eat off like the venue, the resorts. They gonna get paid off your ticket, but they also gonna get paid off the concessions that they sell and you gambling and shit. So, before you go to this fight, you probably gonna place a bet at the window. So they gonna eat regardless. So that's the good thing about Vegas. Vegas has the amenities for big events. Now you see the NBA coming there. NBA gonna have 2 West Coast teams coming. Gonna have Seattle, Vegas. Then you're gonna have probably Memphis moving to the Eastern Conference. If I had to best bet, maybe Minnesota. But Vegas is about to come to new LA. People don't believe me, but it's about to become the new Los Angeles. It's cheaper. You can have your strap out there. You know what I'm saying? Everything's damn near legal in Las Vegas and Nevada. So it's about to become the new Los Angeles, dog. And Los Angeles is going to be second rate. People don't like how conservative it is. Don't let Tesla move out to Vegas. They stay in California. It's too conservative in LA, bro. You got a gun, you got to go through all this shit, get a bolt action gun. The thieves and the robbers and the killers got motherfucking semi-automatics, automatics. So, yeah, they about to Vegas about to clean up, bro. I don't think too many people see it coming, bro. I think, people that live out there see it coming and who will keep up with the news, but they're getting the NBA team. Then the rumor is the A is going to come out to LA too. I mean, to Vegas too. So they're going to have the Oakland Raiders and the Oakland Athletics. So, yep. You'll be able to see a basketball game. And with the arena they building in the NBA, for the NBA, it's going to have a resort on it too. So, yeah, Las Vegas, man. I wouldn't mind moving out there. If I ain't burned up, shit, I had to work nights. I don't do well with heat, man. I mean, my girlfriend, she told me, I live out there, it's 120. So hot, your sweat evaporated your goddamn skin, bro. You don't even sweat because it's so damn hot. Allegiant Stadium, UF with that. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm at with that. I'm with the football. Jake Paul fought in the Atlanta Falcons, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, where they hold the SEC championship. Hell yeah, Jake Paul fought there. Why can't they fight there? I ain't never been, obviously. That's a good thing about it being in Dallas, bro, even though I understand that's not neutral. But everybody would have got a ticket, bro. It probably would have been 100 to get in. Vegas, I'd probably say 150, 200. But yeah, shit, it's usually like $50, $60 for those tickets before they add the tax. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I mean, it'd be nice experience. For sure. But yeah, it's hella fun in Vegas. People say, well, if you don't gamble, I don't have fun. Nigga, I had hella fun and I ain't gamble one bit. I was drunk the whole time, nigga. Like, shit, I had hella fun. Shit, what more fun do you need than some titties and ass walking around somewhere? What else you need, nigga? That's like getting the PlayStation 5 with the cords and like 10, 20 games with it. Y'all need to be killing me or nothing to do, man. Shit, all that pussy walking around Vegas, y'all crazy. Shit. Hell yeah, go downtown and shit. They got a pool that stay up at late downtown Vegas. Shit, they say your odds better. Like, shit, man, anything weird place with women that big, you gonna have a good time. Shit. I understand that. They go, ain't nothing to do. I don't gamble. Like, what? It's just punani walking around. There's dispensaries out there. There's food. That's all I need. He said, man, I believe when Spence actually in the ring, Spence messed around, get injured tomorrow. Speaking of AJ, why does AJ always have rematch in the Middle East? What's up with that? Yeah, I just said that. Andy Reid blew up 50,000 pounds. They always do, you know. Probably get away with, you know. They were saying that him and some other people got some medical therapy exemptions through VADA. I don't know how true that is, but it is what it is. Nigga run right back to the Middle East. That nigga still ain't tried to come to America. I don't blame him though. He said, "You're right. California residents moving the numbers to Vegas. My dad and uncle moved out there. Yeah, strap up, kid. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas getting dangerous out there in Southern California, dude. You got to, if you black, you got to beef with the brown. If you brown, you got to beef with the blacks. You know, that's what people don't understand. You know, then they robbing people out here. Kofi said they told me he almost got robbed out there like a year or two ago. But he was hip, so shit. You can't protect yourself, and you protect yourself, and it's bare minimum, even if you're in the right, you catching a gun charge. Like, come on. Like, don't get me wrong, Vegas is dangerous too, but shit, at least you can protect yourself. You know, like in Arizona and Texas, you can protect yourself. Shit, nobody got time to be fucking tussling and fighting a nigga in 100-degree weather and shit like that. Nigga, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time to be fighting no more, bro. It's not that people think Tank is not skillful, I think he meant. Dude just refused to fight better contenders because he content making the money against the mid-tiers. Appreciate you, man. Here we go.
Money.
Appreciate you in the super chat. I don't know if he content, bro. So, he said he didn't ask for those guys. That's true, but I really ain't tripping because everybody doing the same thing in boxing. So, you know, hopefully, you know, Spencer Crawford changed everybody's mind. I thought Wilder and Fury would change everybody's mind. The level of how can I put this? The level of just the atmosphere that they fought in Vegas. You don't see that every time. Even when Canelo fight, you know, that's just like Triple G or something like that. Then Fury and Wilder felt like a super fight. You know, it felt like a super fight. People at the bar watching, people at there, but it felt like a super fight. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we used to get that feeling on a regular basis in HBO days. You know what I'm saying? So even, you know, like I said before, you know, Tank doing what everybody else doing, but you know, I can't lie, he a ticket puller. I've been to one of his fights myself, and he exciting, bro. He's at the top. He had a lot of the tools to be a great fighter. You know, when he started fighting somebody, yeah, I agree. You know, we could talk about him fighting Teofimo Lopez if he'll get a title when he up there. Kambosos Haney winner. If Kambosos win right away, he should go right into the Kambosos fight. He should have been over there fighting Kambosos in Australia. To be real, why not? I know Floyd didn't travel as a professional, but they travel in amateurs all the time. He should have been traveling. He should have been traveling over to Australia, to be honest. But you know, Haney did. You know, and I think he should be fighting. Him and Haney should be fighting after this. Or if Kambosos wins, so be it. Ryan Garcia, I don't think he really wanted, but that's up to Ryan Garcia. But yeah, I mean, I got nothing against the kid. You know, appreciate it for Donald Banks rejoining the membership. Appreciate you, brother. He said you want him, that you making me want to move out. Yeah, straight. I mean, if you can deal with the heat, yeah, you straight. Yeah, you like it. You know, I ain't never been to the hood though. I ain't trying to, but you know, trying to. But I was with somebody. Let's go to the hood and shit. Like, still the one you seeing all of them motherfuckers, man. Nice to be out in LA for a minute. So, but Vegas, yeah, Vegas, nice, bro. You know, it's a nice little venue, especially in the summertime. You listen to work cold. It's a nice place to go. It's cheaper. You know, so. You better buy property now in Vegas. It's nice. Yeah, that shit. They shit shot up too. They property shot up too. They shot up too, bro. I was just looking. Not to sound hateful about Tank, but it's called prize fighting for a reason. Yeah, I mean, but at some point, if you want to be a stud, a superstar, you go for all of them, bro. Name them. You know, if you're talking about Devin, Ryan, T.O., Terence, Errol, Jamil, Jamal, David. I mean, even Canelo at this point, you know what I'm saying? You got to fight the top fights. Yes, AJ has a medical exemption with UCAD. It's just not approved in the U.S., only in the U.K. and the Middle East. And this is now public information, Javier Logan. I figured that. You know, whatever is follows, you know, people going to make their opinions. I was out there for my birthday. Yeah, it's a good birthday spot for sure. I ain't gonna lie, you know. people talking about the heat, but if you're on vacation and you would just go from resort to resort, you'll be cool, bro. I don't smoke, but them damn dispensaries was out off the street. Yeah. Find anything you looking for on the strip, you find something for cheap, like the Big Chicken Shack restaurant. They got everything around there. Raising Cane's, Fat Burger. It was a Fat Burger. No, it was an In-N-Out. Whatever one T.I. almost punched Floyd at. I seen it. Seen what Tupac got shot at. Went by the Virgin. The Virgin straight too. The employees hella nice. So yeah, I ain't never been to the circus side of it by Sahara and all that. My girl did. That's where they was. Her friend was staying at, but I ain't never been on that side. North Vegas, the hood out here. Yeah, I had some. I was with Town. I had some red Jordans on and shit. Nigga kept staring at me and shit, bro. I thought we was gonna have to fight, bro. The way the nigga was looking, bro. I was looking at that nigga like, it's what it is. You know how niggas give niggas the hardest time. Yeah, support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Appreciate y'all. Well, yeah, man. You know that shit be going, man. But let's keep it going.
We's moving, Mr. Boss Man. We's moving.
But yeah, that's what I heard. They said they ain't been sent the contract yet. But if they agree to terms, then if they respecting the contract, then they agree to terms. So, yep. But we could spend a minute more on this, I guess. Cause let me see if somebody want to come on. Give me a minute. I got all the important stuff out the way. I still ain't picked the winner on Haney and Kambosos. I probably just gonna ride with Haney because I got so much going on. I'm just gonna be too lazy to. I'm probably just gonna be too lazy to do some film work. I got a lot going on, so I'm probably gonna ride with Haney. But I wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Kambosos won. To be honest, he got a lot of advantages, bro. Canal like LeBron, Errol like Kawhi, Bud like KD, Tank like Steph, all. The top of my head, laugh out loud. Shout out to Jason Tatum last night. I told Kobe and Gemini Hoops ass that Boston was going to win. I thought they should have won earlier than what they wanted. But shout out to I don't even like Boston historically like that. Racist hell up there. But I like Jason Tatum, like Jaylen Brown, like Ime Udoka. He's supposed to be the head coach of the Pistons, but they dropped the ball on that one too. So pulling for Ime Udoka. Shout out to Nia Long. That's his wife. Shout out to them, man. Yeah, Zach. He said, do you think Spencer Crawford fight should be at Raiders Stadium? Yeah. For my pockets, yeah, nigga. Shit. Yeah, everybody should be able to get a ticket, bro. If it's at Raiders Stadium, I might give away a ticket, dog. I might give away a couple tickets, bro. But yeah, I think I might roll anyway. Depends what time of year it is, bro. I think I might roll. If we don't get in, bro, after the fight, we probably gonna do something, bro. We trying to pick a venue. We gotta get on that. Probably gonna pick somewhere, to eat at or whatever the situation may be, man. And just chill there for everybody that want to come support. Yeah. I don't know if the big chicken ain't big enough. But for your pockets, my nigga, the big chicken is, man, shit. That nigga Tom was like, I ain't getting no damn Charles Barkley chicken sandwich. That shit was funny. That Charles Barkley, I forgot what I had, bro. That shit was good, though. I ain't gonna lie. The shit was good, Shaq. It was good. I ain't getting no Charles Barkley sandwich. That shit was funny. He said, Vegas is a joke. I live out there. They suck ass at city services, full potholes off. Man, don't come to Detroit. Don't come to Detroit. Hey, I be doing videos in the suburbs. That boy be droop, man. Detroit and Ohio always got construction work, and don't shit ever get filled. Look, I went to last February. I went through Ohio, right? Not this past, but 2021. And when you come in Ohio from Detroit, you go through Monroe, you get to Toledo, and shit's like an hour. So they was working on the freeway next to Hollywood Casino in Toledo. They got a casino. So I went back to Ohio last September, but we just went back through there to get to Georgia. They made no progress on that freeway, bro. Same thing in Michigan, bro. They be working on stuff that don't need to be worked on, and then they put like little Oreo crumbs over the pot. Man, boy, you'll hate Michigan, especially Detroit. They don't get no snow up. You know what I'm saying? You hate it. Kambosos reaching with that snitch talk sounds like, oh yeah, we get there. Boston don't give the Warriors major problems. Yeah, Warriors ain't beat nobody. Of course, this is the first time they're gonna have to try. That's the first. They ain't got nobody can handle Jason Tatum. At least Miami had PJ Tucker. If Jalen Brown niggas hit their free throws and Marcus Smart stopped taking dumb 3-pointers, they would win. They're going to lose probably because they're inexperienced. Greg Williams said, I think it will be closed circuit at all hotels. Yep, he probably right. Yep, he right. I got Kambosos by robbery after Devin Haney outboxed him. I like seeing more people putting respect on the real boxing king and the Ukraine monster, Usyk. Who you talking about the real boxing king? Lomachenko? Go to the Yardbirds in Vegas. It's in the Viennese hotel on the strip. Yeah, send me that. I don't even know how to pronounce that shit. Clint, salute. And what club they got at the New Orleans hotel? I forget what he said. They said they got a club there. I forget what he said they called. I think Wiz Khalifa was there one day. That's where the Big Three had their tournament. And they ain't coming to Detroit this year. They're gonna be in Dallas predominantly, I believe. Yeah, go support the Big Three, bro. They cool. They was cool as hell when I went there, bro. When I came to Detroit before the pandemic, that was cool. They fed us too with that boy too. I didn't have to worry about getting nothing to eat when I left. I didn't worry about getting nothing to eat. Shout out to the Big Three, man. He said driving in Atlanta feels like driving off road. Yeah, I've been through there quite a few times. So it was straight when I went there this time. I went to the Breakfast Club across from the aquarium. It was straight. I waited for like 30 minutes, if that. So yeah, I mean I don't know what Powell's Atlanta guy, but when the streets I was on, it was straight. Yeah, it did get a little bumpy. I was coming from South Georgia, coming up there for a minute. It did get some bumpy compared to there. The motherfuckers got speed guns and everything, bro. Every fucking stop sign on the yeah, Atlanta crazy, bro. $550 for tickets. Yeah, I pay that. Only for that type of fight. If Giant get the Golden State, Giant get hurt, Golden State already about it. Maybe, I ain't sure. They need one more person in Golden State. I think whoever wins the final game 2 will win a series. I don't know. I gotta see how they match up, bro. They both getting a nice rest. My selling for Bud and Errol Undisputed is a stack. It'll be worth. Yeah, I ain't spending no stack. I should be real. I gotta get out there too, so you gotta remember that too. I gotta pay for a hotel, all that shit. And then I get a stack and somebody get injured or I don't like the fight. I'll be mad, bro. If I spend a stack, my nigga, I ain't gonna be live. I ain't spending no stack. Now, if it was like in like Ohio or like I'm saying Georgia, Atlanta, something like that, I'll probably spend a stack because it won't take me as much to get down there. But I could drive there. I could rent a car, drive there, and just fly back. So that's different. I gotta come all the way out to the West Coast. You feel me? Come all the way out there. Then get disappointed if Crawford lose or the fight don't live up to expectations. Nah. Like honestly, I could make my stack back just with interviews. You're right. I would make a stack back. I'll probably make $2,000 going out there. You probably, or maybe a stack will be like my minimum. Cause I'm gonna make a stack or 2 stacks going out there off rip. I'm gonna make 2, just off doing interviews. So I'm gonna get the right interviews. The bigger the fight, you're gonna see everybody, bro. You're gonna see niggas like French Montana, Jadakiss. You're gonna see all them type of niggas there. It's a black fight. So I probably will make a. I probably would. Stack probably might be my minimum. Thinking about it, I probably make a stack right back. I'll make at least 2 off interviews. I'm gonna be there. I probably get there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I probably leave Monday. I don't like leaving when everybody else leaving either. Post-grad update say, shout out to Big Three. Yeah, shout out to, I think Snoop bought in. Closed circuit tickets about $150, but great environment. Yeah, I do the fights at the movie theater sometimes, bro. Especially before the pandemic. It's definitely be lit. SJ Fish 101 salute. How far is Cleveland from Detroit? Like 4 hours, I believe. I drove there before. Like 4 hours. Let me see. Maybe that. Yeah, they got traffic and not traffic, but they got a bunch of construction going there. Last time I was there. Yeah, they say 3 hours. My bad. It's like 3 hours. Oh, I said 4. I'm used to going to Sandusky for like, Cedar Point. Let's move on. Let's talk about Devin. Devin Haney and Kambosos. He said you a rat. He said this guy's a rat. He's an informant. I don't even know where they let this informant in. That shit was funny, bro. He don't know how it is in America, bro. You know what I'm saying? He don't know. He don't know how it is in America, bro. Like, we don't, like, as black people, they don't support us here. So it's not like we countrymen. You know what I'm saying? We not really countrymen. You know how they stick together over there in Australia, Europe, or whatever. We don't like. They don't look at Black Americans. They look at Africans as countrymen before us. Japanese, Chinese, the Latinos, all the Spanish. They don't really like. We don't really. It ain't really like the way he look at it. It's not like that. You know, if it was like that, then Devin Haney would have more support over there. He had more support when he fighting. Floyd would have had more support. You know what I'm saying? Deontay would have more support. We just looked at it as, you know, they just put up with us being here. You see what I'm saying? So they don't really support, like, we not really like American, bro. No matter, like, I know it sounds like, you know, but they don't really look at us like citizens, bro. They love the culture, they love the music, they love the clothes, they love the shoes, they love the hat, they love the swagger, but they don't love us being here, bro. They be like, well, go back to Africa. Well, they sold us. So why we go back to somewhere that they sold us off to? You know? So he don't know what's going on in America. And like I said before, I don't hold it against them, but they don't look at us as countrymen. They don't look at us as only when we running, jumping, rapping, beating a drum, or putting a medal around our neck do they care. So I understand where he basically was calling Devin a rat because he said that he was hoping that he was giving him advice on how to beat Teofimo Lopez because he knew Teofimo Lopez would never fight him. You know, and he was happy that he beat Teofimo Lopez because he knew he was going to be able to get to George Kambosos fight, which at some point it didn't look like that until, you know, Lomachenko, you know, came back and defended his country. But like I said before, that's not a rat, bro. Yeah, a rat is like if T.O. did a crime and Devin Haney testified against him, that's a rat. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you told if you told y'all had a public conversation, you know, and then he went out there and gave y'all public conversation, it's supposed to be confidential, then that's more of a rat than, you know, going against the grain on Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, so it's not no countryman thing, bro. They don't even look at us as part of this country. I'm just being honest. So it's not like we close or nothing like that. And we not. No matter if we've been here for 300, 200 years, 100 years, you know, the gap is closed. You know, but the reason the gap is closed is because now interracial relationships it's become the norm now. You know, you look at commercials, you see more interracial commercials than you see more white or black commercials or Latino commercials. That's what it's all about. Even in the cartoons now, you know, it's interracial commercials. Interracial relationships. So, you know, that's pretty much why, you know, that's the biggest reason why white people's population shrunk in the last census, because I forget my man's from the 5150 show. I forget what they call it. The dude that beat up Aries Spears, Zoe, he said, he had a term for it, bro. Like, you know how people say how Shannon Sharp and Dr. Umar arguing over snow bunnies or some shit, and how you should or shouldn't did it. He coined a term where, you know, you procreate with some, you know, you procreate with them or so a lot of them to erase them as the population or to minimize them as a population. I forget what episode. That nigga do so many episodes, bro. I forget what episode. It wasn't this couple years ago. I forget. He coined it's some type of he coined it something. I can't remember. I had to look it up, but there's two ways to always look at something, bro. And that's why I always look at that. You know, you can look at it as we should stay segregated, or, you know, we should be, you know, segregated, and, you know, we should do our own stuff and rebuild our stuff and police our communities. Or you can look at it the way he said you look at it. You know what I'm saying? Where just bang so many of them out, procreate them, erase them. So I understand, you know, the choice is yours, man. You don't limit your soulmate to one shape, one size, one color, one height. You never know. But it was an interesting conversation that was having that night. But there's always two ways to look at it. So, like I said before, they're not like it's not like it wasn't genetic annihilation. That wasn't the term. But like I said before, it ain't like he snitched, bro. I mean, like they had a private conversation. They did dirt together. And that's snitching. So, like I said, he couldn't wait. He probably watching American TV. He probably watching BMF, Power, The Wire. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't wait to pull that line out. He probably practiced that line up in the window. He said, I don't know what they let this guy in. He's a rat. He's an informant. I don't know what they let informants in. Like, bro, that shit was hilarious, bro. Like, he really was probably watching American television and couldn't wait to call that man a rat. He couldn't wait. He said, it's my time to shine now. Devin's a rat. He trying too hard, bro. At all. Devin said, why didn't you bring my belts? Because a rat doesn't deserve to see the belts. That shit was funny. Yo, I'm in tears, bro. That was the most hilarious shit I ever heard. He said, the rat doesn't deserve to see the belts. And I'm just looking like, dog. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, like I said before, Kambosos look a little bit shook to me. I mean, CJ, you also got a chance to run into Al Sharp and Haven. Imagine getting the first interview with the Sith Lord himself. Man, that nigga probably going to be running. Motherfucker probably going to instant transmission to his seat. The fight should be in ATL. Yeah, I won't mind that. ATL got the immunity. He said, good fighters fighting in the coming weeks. Haney and New Year Way better BF. Yeah, and then Steve Fulton, too. Also, one thing about having a fight there, you want somewhere to be like, stay open late, too. So that's the thing about it, too. You know, so Atlanta closed at 3 in the morning. That might be late enough. But Vegas don't sleep, my nigga. Dev don't got no allegiance to T.O. at all. No, you know, they don't have no allegiance to us. Support the channel, Venmo, CJ Good 313. Appreciate y'all doing that, man. We all support the channel.
My man.
He said, I swear them belts are cursed. Kambosos getting annoying. He act like he knocked out a prime Tyson after his T.O. win. I hope David sleeps him and doubt it, but I hope he will. That nigga, man. That nigga acting like a different person. You know. He said, that's because they brainwash black Americans to hate their country. We created everything here, even the internet. I don't think they brainwash us to hate the country. I don't think we hate the country. If we hate the country, I think a lot of people be migrating out the country. You know, it's a lot of beautiful places. They hate us. You know, they love everything we bring to the culture, but they hate us. I don't think no black person hate the country. If they did, more people would be getting passports and getting dual citizenships, getting the hell out of here. It's a lot of countries that allow you to come and get dual citizenship and stay there. I definitely don't think that's true. But how much support you expect young fighters to get in the process? They gotta valid fights to get. No, I don't agree with that. Canelo came in the game with support. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia got some support. Tank Young, he ain't fought nobody. He got a lot of support. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of do. Amir Khan came in the game with a lot of support. He had a silver medal. Andre Ward had a gold, and he never really got the support that Amir Khan got from his country or AJ got. Think about that for a minute. He said they're having negative birth rates, more dying than giving birth. Yeah, that's true. Elon Musk brought that up. He said, come down to Dallas for the Lions-Cowboys game. I'm pulling up. I'm stationed down here in New Mexico. Yeah, I thought about going to that, bro. Yeah, we will play out like week 7. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I might come down there for that and see us get beat on. I just want to see the stadium, bro. I just want to see the stadium. I was thinking about that. Especially if I don't do the blood thing, I'll definitely pick up and take my peoples down there. Dude walked in the mini-man. Yeah, better than what Devin Haney walked into. Boy, little baby voice get on my... Ain't nothing against the dude. But that man voice get on my last nerve, bro. It sound like Debo Bite coming up the street. I can't stand that man voice, bro. Little baby voice is irritating, bro. I don't know what Devin Haney came out to. That nigga, I'm like, bro, man, I had to mute that shit, man. My head was hurting, bro. I don't got nothing against little baby, bro, but dog, his voice, his music is annoying, bro. That shit was hard walking in the mini, man, though. I'm telling you, that nigga's watching The Wire, bro. Toom. Mini man, wish there for pump. Like, that nigga was strutting coming down them steps, boy. That nigga was strutting coming down them steps, boy. That nigga, man, he let that shit get to his head. Don't let it go to your head, nah. He said, who's more likely to get stopped, Devin or Kambosos? Honestly, probably Devin, bro. Because I'm gonna say that because this. Devin probably getting like they probably liable to jump in there if Devin getting a little bit of trouble and stop it prematurely. Remember how they stopped George Groves and Crawford the first fight? They probably gonna be looking to take it from Devin Haney, bro. He get a little cut. They gonna try to end it. I already know that, bro. Devin got to be flawless. Kelly the Ghost Pally salute. He said I want to see a knockout. He does. Me too. Speaking of AJ, actually will get there. He said Mexico will fall in love with AJ. Ryan got knocked down, then finished Luke Campbell. Tank been KO dudes for 5 straight years. But I don't even think Tank fought nobody as good as Luke Campbell though. Honestly, that's just my opinion. This dude Herschel Walker trying to run for office in Georgia. I may not want to go back there. This dude out his mind. He ain't been crazy. He whooped both our ass for sure. He will both our ass. That Herschel Walker is crazy. Didn't he do MMA? He was crazy. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Herschel Walker. That nigga is crazy. Support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313. He said, I try to listen to 2K Baby. I don't know what that is, little baby. That nigga, woof. Kambosos look nervous for sure. You're the rat. You're the rat. And they couldn't wait to use that word. He ain't probably never used that word in that contest in his whole life. I guarantee you that nigga's been watching The Wire, American television, Power, you know what I'm saying? Prison Break. That nigga been watching something, bro. The Corner. The Sopranos, Godfather, man, that nigga couldn't wait to use that word, nigga. Remember he used to lay your outfit out for free dress day or whatever it was, nigga. Like, I'm about to kill him with this shit, nigga. Who got in a phone fight this week, folks? Shout out to Danny Romando. Post grab they salute. Man, Dad might do him how Mayweather did Hatton, hopefully. And they keep asking who should Tank fight next. I want to see a trilogy with the bartender Tank. Yeah, the bartender, man, he ain't stopped the bartender in the first fight, but yeah, he should go into he the mandatory for the Kambosos Haney winner. So we'll see where the WBO, WC, WBA regular belt will disappear. But like on a serious note, it's an interesting fight, bro. It is an interesting fight. Look, you know, Haney, like, he got the dimensions of a welterweight. 5'8", 71-inch arms, 23, probably still growing a little bit. You look at George Kambosos, 5'9.5". They say he's taller, man. Look, Devin had on some platforms. He don't look like no 5'9" there. He don't look 5'9". You know, unless he has some platforms on, I don't know. But nonetheless, Devin, like, he taller than him. I don't know what type of shoes they had on. Shit. That nigga Kambosos, like, he wears stilettos, pumps. You know, he only got 10 knockouts, 20 fights. He been professional since 2013. Oh, damn. He been professional for almost 10 years. Only got 20 fights. What the fuck he been doing? That song about what's that song about Big Sean? What you doing, bullshit? 68-inch arm. I mean, he beat T.O. This is the fight that made me. These are two fights that made me believe that Haney gonna win. The Mickey Bay fight. Mickey Bay was inactive and out his prime, and the Lee Shelby fight. Shelby, in my opinion, beat him easily. In my opinion, he beat him easy, but. He been dropping his opponents, though. He dropped Bay in round 10, and that probably was the difference in that fight. See? You know, could have been a difference over here, too. So he dropped, obviously dropped Teofimo Lopez. He got dropped, and then this fight was a travesty because Lee Shelby won that fight. So that fight was a travesty. Lee Shelby he won that fight pretty easy, bro. But he got robbed in a bubble and shit. So I'm just gonna go with Devin. I mean, the only reason you don't go with Devin is because of the geography of the fight. I can see. I can see. I can see Devin stopping him. It's gonna be hard. They're gonna give him every opportunity. You know what I'm saying? He got a higher knockout ratio, but only thing can concern you about Devin is the geography of the fight, and his weight. You know what I'm saying? They said having problems probably making the weight, and that could be why he not fighting at the energy level he should be or getting the pop he should be. Dozo Diaz said that too. He might not be able to put the weight on the way he should have been. So I'm gonna go with Devin. I like Kambosos. I spotlighted Kambosos years ago. I'm probably gonna be too lazy to do it. I'll do some film work tonight, bro, while I'm in bed. In the morning while I'm in bed. But only reason you don't think he gonna win is his weight. I think he's struggling with the weight a little bit. Or if he put extra weight on, I think that he'd be even better. But and then also the geography. We just see some shit, crazy shit happen over there in the UK. Especially remember Malik Scott and Derek Chisora. Just see some crazy stuff happen, bro. So then we go aboard. You gotta be better. You can't suffer a cut. You know what I'm saying? Probably gonna stop the fight. Can't get in too much trouble. They probably gonna stop the fight, but he can't worry about that. No, he got to just take it how people took Canelo. Take it a round at a time, and just trust your talent. But the most dangerous thing about Kambosos is his jab, bro. His jab. His jab is, he might have 68-inch arms, but it look like a jab that got 72-inch reach on it, 75-inch reach. His jab. But, his he kind of stiff in the upper body a little bit too. So, his neck kind of stiff to me. When you watch him fight, his neck just look a little bit stiff in the neck. But he don't do good. He don't do good with a moving target at all. He don't look good. He don't do good with a moving target, bro. His Achilles heel is a moving target, bro. He can be hit, but his jab set up everything that he do. His jab sets up everything. But when he fought Lee Selby, he couldn't handle the movement. So feints. His feet kind of a little heavy too. It ain't the heaviest, but when he plant, move. And I don't think Devin went over here if he think he couldn't outgun him. But like I said before, it's an interesting fight. He don't do good with movement at all, bro. But that lead hand is what they're gonna have to take away. Once they take away the lead hand, it's over with. Once they take away that left hand, and whatever, however they're gonna take it over, if it's gonna slip, if he's gonna slip and get a left hook to the body, if it's gonna jab with him, jab over the top of him, however they're gonna take away that jab, that's the only thing he got to be worried about. Take away that jab. That's it. He take away that jab. I think the job becomes a lot easier, bro. That's his number one thing, his jab. He got some good conditioning too, but he get tired. When Teofimo Lopez ran right to him, and the reason he ran right to him because they were talking about it was the asthma and stuff, whatever it may be. But long before that became an issue, he was talking about him getting dropped in the amateurs and him getting knocked out in the amateurs. That's the amateurs, bro. That don't mean he don't do or don't have a chin. And everything he brought to the table, he handled it. Them going off an amateur fight where he got slept, and that was the reason they thought they was gonna knock him out. It was a curse. It wasn't no gift. It was a curse. So that jab is his best weapon, and that's probably what's gonna get Devin Haney. It's probably what's gonna beat Devin Haney if he lose. You gotta take away that jab. And Teofimo Lopez, that fake shoulder roll that he did, slipping that jab has done his job right there. You know what I'm saying? That jab got him to react and pushed him off balance. And now you just, you can just pull it and go to the body or come around. So it did his job right there. He said, I wouldn't mind Shakur fighting Navarrete if he stay at 30. CPL, a couple more fights if he can unify another belt. And Navarrete felt to be badass. No, I heard Navarrete had issues with his promoter or Zafner, so that's probably why he ain't been in the ring. I think he coming back. Nobody will be Tank at 35. Maybe Loba's on the best night. Shakur, Dev, Kambosos, Keyshawn, Cobra, Ryan all go to sleep. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Isak Cruz didn't go to sleep. I don't think he beat none. I don't think he beat all of them. You know, who knows? I don't think he beat all of them. No, because you can punch don't mean nobody can take it, bro. He said we need to protest to not watch until we get the best, fight the best. I'm sick of these tune-ups and undercards be better than the main event. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Lee Selby won that fight unanimously. Yeah, he did. I watched that fight live. I don't know why I was watching it, but I was watching it. They used Devin at 5'9". I think that's his real height. He taller than Cam. You have a nice show. Appreciate it, Kelly. Did the Farmer Bay fight get rescheduled? Yeah, it got rescheduled because the president passed away over there. Rest in peace to him. Some power to him. Tank versus Regis for the vacant WM. Man, Tank ain't fucking with Regis. Ain't want none of that Louisiana Cajun smoke. Tank don't want no smoke with Regis at 140 at all. What you think about Charles Conn? I like him. He built combat and low to the ground. I like him, but yeah, Kambosos jab get to work, and it's gonna be pretty much a wrap. I mean, it's gonna be hard for Devin. It might be a wrap. You know, Devin probably down 4 rounds before you throw a punch. So, but you know, you stand in front of him, you know, the way Tiffany Lopez did, you're gonna lose. Simple as that. You can't stand in front of him, bro. He don't really have the feet. He really don't have the feet, bro. You see what I'm saying? He don't have the feet. Good fighter, but he really ain't got no feet. They solid, but you know, once you start making him pick up his feet and you start, you know, sticking and moving, bro, he can't really handle that. That's it. He can't really handle that. You know, he's sticking and moving, keep turning them. You know, keep getting in and out, keep stepping over. He's gonna have a problem. But the jab is what make him pretty good. You know, his jab. I mean, look right here. That's right hand, my bad, but right here. You know, so Devin Haney, him and his father and Yoel got to figure out how to take away the jab. And for George Kambosos, I mean, with Devin Haney, seeing Haney hurt in his last couple fights. And I think I kind of agree with Joseph Diaz. I think he stayed at the weight. He stayed at the weight a little bit too long. You know, but he in good shape, so he able to recover from the punishment. But I just think too, he's just trying to prove to us that he a puncher and you're not. It's okay. Shit, you know, if you ain't the coolest nigga in school, it's all right, bro. Because at the end of the day, being popular don't mean nothing. If you ain't the biggest puncher, it's okay because most guys who can punch, they step up, they rise up in the ranks. Guess what? They can't. The puncher power don't really crush opponents like you used to. It's good to have, but when you start fighting upper echelon opponents, you know it's harder to knock those guys out. You know, look at Mike Tyson. You know, somebody was able to take Mike Tyson punch. Everybody throughout history, bro. That's the all-time greats. Somebody was able to take their punch, bro. I mean, Marvin Hagler, Roberto Duran, Thomas Hearns. I mean, get going on. It's the baddest motherfuckers on the planet, you know. Sonny Liston, the Jack Dempseys. I mean, George Foreman, Mike Tyson. Don't get no badder than them. Jack Johnson, Rocky Marciano. He didn't lose though, but Joe Louis. Some people consider him the greatest puncher of all time. It's always somebody out there, Julian Jackson. It's always gonna be somebody out there that can take your shot and put it back on you. That's why power can't be the end all be all. Somebody out there that can just take that shit. So I heard Lion Ryan fighting Fortuna after he lost to Jojo Diaz. Yep, he fighting Fortuna. That's what I heard July 16th. Regis probably whoop on Tank. Maybe. Kambosos too stiff for Dev. He gonna be exploited. Oh, yeah, you're right. He is, and that's why Devin got to just take away the jab, and that's it. You know, I think Devin just got to focus on scoring and not getting hit.
All right. Let's go.
That's what he got. Oh, shout out to Sparks in the Cash App. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Appreciate it, man. Damn, it's gonna be 92 tomorrow. Dang, I feel like Vegas. I'm cool tomorrow though. I'm gonna take the dog to the park when I wake up and be done with it. But I appreciate everybody continue to support the channel. Make sure you do it for the free. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. You know, hit that thumbs up button for your boy too. But hit the bell icon button. It is get custom your notification when I drop a lit video, go live. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $sign CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link going across your screen. PayPal link in description. Cash App, Venmo in description. You can hit my link tree. It's all there. All there. He says, Javier Logan, people get too obsessed with power, 80% genetic, 20% technique, and timing. Might as well focus on your skill and not worry about the elements that you can't control. True. They say punchers are born, not made. So that is true.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Hell, you're right. If you can punch, you can't punch. Difference is Tank has power, explosive twitch, reaction. Man, you know, at the end of the day, Tank got the other shit that go along with being a fighter. Do we got heart? You know what I'm saying? When it going gets tough, can he take a shot and he had determination? Can he get off the canvas? It's a lot to go with that. When he get challenged, can he figure his way out of being challenged? You know, that's what most of them gonna bring when they get to that point. One thing what Shakur gonna bring, Shakur understands angles, bro. You know, Devin Haney got welterweight length and speed. So it's different, bro. Till you get in that ring and actually do it. You know, if it was that simple, he was on there and beat them. He would have been beat these dudes and been cashing $10, $20 million checks, probably even more. You know, if he can beat these dudes, he would have been done it. What I was saying about Devin Haney, like I said before, only thing about Devin Haney is when he get hit, I don't like the way he react when he get hit clean. And the reason he getting hit clean because he focused on turning over the punch and trying to hurt his opponent. If I was him, I'd just be worried about just this touching. I'd just be focusing on this hit and don't get hit. You would like to see him become more of a puncher because you see the speed and all that, but that's not him. And he's only 23 years old, so I mean, as he go up in weight, he might have more punching power. But Amir Khan wasn't the biggest puncher, but he knew how to use his speed and get in and out, use his athleticism. Only issue was he had a chin up high. He just fell in love with throwing the same cadence of punches, the same rhythm of punches. But that don't happen. That don't happen if he just get this puncher right here. Don't happen if he just scoring and is touching and getting the hell out of there. That don't happen. The best chin is a chin that don't get hit. You know. But he won. You know, but he won. People got touched by Leonard. Leonard is put down on Lomachenko too. He managed to stay up on his feet. See right here. That don't happen. You know a southpaw trying to throw the lead left. You know? If he focusing on sticking and moving, that don't happen. You know, like he's trying to go right into that punch. If I'm him, I just use my speed in this fight. That's it. I'll just use my speed. Shakur probably beats Tank too. The distance that he gives, fights that gives Tank problem. Tank gonna have to cut the distance. That's gonna be with feints, slips, take chances. But you know, Tank will get KO'd out of 40. And that's nothing to like really like. That's not like a. I can't say it's not a bad thing, but it's not. It's a tough division. I mean that might be the new best division in boxing.
That's my pleasure.
You know, you killers at 140, bro. Killers that ain't made no money, so they're hungry. Linares' best performance getting caught was excellent, showing the skill. Linares' fight was a good performance too. He said Tank has the body of a sixth grader, no cap. Man, leave Tank alone, man. Leave Tank alone. Stop. Board the channel, cash up, $sign CJ Good 313. Like I said before, he's a little fighter though. I ain't gonna lie, but I want to see these dudes mix it up. You know, some of these dudes can have trilogies down the line, bro. Might have a trilogy at 140 or 147. You never know. You know, so yeah, I want to see these cats mix it up. But you know, only time I tell you any questions before I slide off here. Yeah, I ask any box related question. I mean, any question you got at this point, I answer them. You know, Tank came in looking like a kid, fresh up from the nap, no lineup or nothing. Yeah, I was saying that shit. They came in with the Frederick Douglass. Like, Tank, you want me to line it? No, I'll come in like this. How tall are you? You tall enough. You the feds, nigga? I'm taller than 6 foot. How about that? Niggas the feds. Do you think Wilder and AJ is still a big fight? Yeah, still a big fight. Yeah, I mean, I'll still pay for that. Yeah, good fight. I already thought Wilder would smoke AJ. Still do. I don't see what Wilder got left, but you know, Fury didn't look too good versus White neither, bro. He took some damage in them 2 fights with Wilder. Not the middle one though. Not the middle one though, but the 2 fights previous to that, he took some damage. No. He said Dev gets KO'd by Tank and Shakur versus Tank is a 50-50. I mean, I'm not sure if he get KO'd by Tank. He might not. I don't know. I don't think Shakur and Tank are 50-50. I favor Shakur. 60-40. Shakur just too good, bro. He's too big for Tank too. I like Tank though. I still wish Wilder would have smoked White. You ain't lying, boy. You ain't lying. Wilder, man, his career been over with. I don't know what he's doing. Kobe say, Dev need to study Crawford, Prime, Thurman, and Andre Ward for real. I don't know if he could study Crawford, bro. You know, I think more Ward. But I can't even think of somebody he should actually. I think he should probably, you know, look at what Shakur Stevenson doing. I mean, I think that might be good for him. Shakur Stevenson know how to handle, you know, he just know distance so well, bro. And that got good leverage too, bro. His grandfather did a hell of a job with him, man. He know what he's doing. He should have more fighters. Shakur, Tank, T.O., Dev, Ryan, all should have trilogies with each other. Yep. Might be too late for all of them to be a lightweight. Got to learn how to fight off the back foot. I mean, yeah, I agree. Excuse me. Still think Tank and Ryan's a big favorite. Yeah, probably a big fight for sure. Ryan just all talk though. Ryan don't want that work. He struggled with Emmanuel Tago. You let Tank hang around like that, you going to sleep. Can't let Tank hang around like that. You cannot let Tank hang around like that. That is not a good thing. So, should I support the channel Venmo CJ Good 313? Show me some love on Venmo. Make sure I thumbs up the video. Damn, come on. Yeah, I was being nice, securing Tank. Price 64. Tank was losing to Rolly. Yeah, Rolly a big dude too. Rolly had power. He said Rolly hit him with some shit though. He did say that in the press conference. Trayvon say Wilder should come back against White. White trying to fight Joseph Parker again. Nigga, White a con man, boy. He will con you into believing in him, bro. And lose and come back like he ain't lost. That's what I like about Dylan White. Dylan White to get knocked out and come back like he ain't never been knocked out before. Shakur Granddad got to have one of the best boxing minds. Yeah, for sure. You got to look how good his grandson is in the distance. You know what I'm saying? He understands distance. He understands angles, you know. Smart. Henry said Devin got to stay focused and win the fight. Don't try to prove you're a puncher. Don't do it for the gram. I agree. He just gotta just win, just score and win. You know, if they rob you, they rob you. Just score and win. I agree with that. Just score and don't get scored on. Who you got? Celtics to Golden State. Make a pick tomorrow. I've been thinking about that. I'll make a pick tomorrow. Devin got to watch out for Kambosos. Low-key fast combination. He got more pop than Lamar. I don't think he got more pop than Linares. He don't. He fast, though. But like I said, it all started with the jab, Juice Lee. But he ain't fast. He ain't got more pop than Linares. He only got 10 KOs. Teofimo jumped into that shot. Said low-key, the boxing coaches, Wise, Boots' dad, Shakur granddad, and New York dad are underrated. They know more technical parts of boxing that the audience don't see. Yeah, facts. You know, Bonzi, Shakur granddad, and New York father. Hell yeah, they did a great job. Great job. When you think the fight will be announced? I don't know. I don't have a clue. I don't know.
Someone call 911.
But they said they ain't got no contract yet, so I mean, I can't change that. Y'all gotta ask more questions though. Mason trying to get up in my lap, not gonna happen. David Morrell versus David Benavidez. I don't know. The fans win. I like to see Morrell gets at least 10 fights, but if not, I'll probably favor Benavidez from an experience standpoint. But Morrell, if anybody can beat Morrell, he can. Only a couple good people can match Benavidez's physicality. Is Morrell and Jamal Charlo. Not saying they more fit or more bigger, stronger than him, but they can kind of be close. You know, them Cubans got the recipe for aggressive fighters too. So that's the thing about it. But Morrell is aggressive too, though. So he ain't like your average Cuban who ain't, you know, he ain't like your average Cuban who just like to be, you know, like to box. He can bang. Tank Pitbull Cruz 2 next. Oh, yeah, maybe. I mean, it is what it is. Anyway, dad underrated for real. He had the boys out there early. Yeah, anyway, problem. You ain't getting up here. Ain't getting up here. New York dad, okay, I read down. Salute, my bro, exclusive news insider. Salute to him. Said why I always willing to pay Canelo, but not other boxers. You think so? Somebody send me a cash app and I'll tell you why. I'm joking. Hold on. Someone please call 911. Hold on. It says, hold on. It says, what does 50 million? What about the 50 million that Al Heyman had for Canelo? Said Canelo has did 1 million pay-per-view sales for Triple G, which makes him the only real pay-per-view star in boxing. Spence Crawford hasn't did half of that on their own, which is 500,000. Al can get that for Canelo because he brings a big return against David and Jamal. The investors and Heyman know those two fights does $1 million. But I don't know if David and Jamal do $1 million versus Canelo, but that's what they saying. That's what they saying. He trying to get in my lap. Not gonna happen. Yeah, baby, bro. Boo Boo versus Jamal. No, they ain't entertaining that unless he fight Canelo first. Who I got? Jamal more active, bro. So as of right now, today I probably favor Jamal, but I gotta see Andrade fight, bro. Hurt his shoulder. He was at the fight Saturday. I don't know, man. But if they both healthy and active, I think Jamal slightly. But I can see Jamal scoring the KO. It's a good fight. I think Boo Boo the better boxer and Jamal the better fighter. I'm hearing the fight possibly happen in November. Morrell Jr. and Benavidez, which, like I said, you know, for Benavidez, like what does that really get you? Nothing, honestly. As Manolo be double talking, he was asked about Spence and Bud and Spence. He be choosing his words nervously. He don't probably know what's going on, really. He's just a network. And when they talk about the network, they probably gonna raise that money themselves. Kambosos doubles and triple his jab. Yeah, he got a good jab. Why not October for Spence? You never know. You know, you got baseball playoffs. You never know. That's all about the venue, bro. You never know what Vegas got going on. Do you think Spence and Bud should move to Fox or Showtime pay-per-view? It makes no difference. Honestly, makes no difference. I don't think people are gonna be caring about it. I think they both got great production value, great production. But with the Fox deal running out, the only way to go on Fox is Fox probably extend their deal with PBC. Said damn Haney informant, how he gossiping about another man to Kambosos. So you think he an informant? I don't think that's an informant. I think he wanted him to beat Teofimo Lopez because he knew he'd fight him. I don't really look at that as no informant, bro. Tank ain't finna fight nobody. Hope that's not true. However, in reality, Canelo on PBC gives Al the best shot at paying back the money before the feds get involved. Laugh my ass off. He said, so was the contract really sent or no? No, it was not a cent. Come on, y'all believe in that big drunk? Y'all believe in the drunk? It was not. This man a rat. That shit was funny to me, bro. He said, I was not expecting it. I expected him to say a lot of different things, but rat. That nigga was holding on to that shit forever, bro. West Coast baseball is fire right now. You watch the Tigers? Nope. I'm gonna go to a couple games, bro. Yeah, baseball. I like playing baseball, but I don't like watching it in person is better. Watching is better in person, though. Playing it is even better, bro. Regardless of format or not, real stand-up guys don't do shit like that. My homie, like my homie. That's not the same, bro. Because that's not that. He don't even like each other. T.O. should have fought him. He didn't. So shit, fuck Teofimo Lopez. I help somebody else beat the nigga that wasn't helping put food on my table too. That's how I feel him on that shit. I don't give a fuck shit. But I see why people don't like it though. But ain't no motherfucking ain't no allegiance to into black people in our country. So it ain't like him and T.O. and him and T.O. was cool. Then I'm like, yeah, that's some hoe shit. You know what I'm saying? But they not. But I feel where y'all coming from. But any other questions? Because Mason getting on my nerves, bro. I think he want to tell y'all what he thought about the fight Saturday. That nigga probably was asleep. Yeah, I guess the other side of the coin, but damn, like shit, fuck Teofimo Lopez. Motherfucker better go get his bitch out the street. Oh man, he better get his woman out the street, boy. I ain't mad at him though, bro. You love who you love, man. Who do you love? That beat was crazy though. Shout out to DJ Mustard. But yeah, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. Hopefully, y'all having a good Memorial Day holiday in America. Listen to this on Spotify, Anchor, tomorrow at 9 in the morning Eastern. Hit the link in the description. You can find me everywhere there. Financially, want to support the channel before y'all allow out. Just thumbs up the video, but Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Hold on, he said, "I knew you out down there too." What's your thoughts, bro? If a new out don't stop him, I'll be surprised. He said Tilly was looking like Martin in the ropes. Yeah, he was. That shit was funny, bro. He got to run his mouth to make a check, you know. People talking about him and Blair Cobbs got big mouths and stuff, but you got to sell the fight. You know what I'm saying? That's all of this entertainment. Only entertainment. I didn't know T.O. had a fan base. Wow. All right, peace, y'all.